We're going to get to the bottom of what's really going on in our bodies when we feel that way.
You know the one, right? That sinking, churning feeling that just screams, something is not right. It's such a personal and, deeply uncomfortable feeling. But what might surprise you is that it has a very specific clinical definition. Okay, so let's dive into this. To really understand nausea, we've got to separate just, general discomfort from the real deal. So, what are the official signs?
First up, let's strip everything else away and just focus on the absolute heart of the matter, the core sensation itself. What does nausea actually mean from a clinical point of view?
See, the word nausea isn't just a casual way to say you feel sick. It's a formal medical term for a very distinct, very powerful physical state. And honestly, it's pretty much impossible to mistake it for anything else. And what's really interesting is how direct the clinical definition is. It just cuts right to the chase. At its very core, nausea is simply the feeling that you want to throw up. That one, single, urgent sensation. That's the absolute heart of it. But of course, as anyone who's ever felt nauseous knows, it's rarely that simple, is it? That core feeling is often just the opening act. It usually brings a couple of other distinct physical symptoms along for the ride.
So let's talk about that. Beyond that main feeling, what are the other official signs that really complete the whole clinical picture of nausea? Let's take a look.
Well, the source material points to two other key things. First, what we all just call an upset stomach, that churning, just uncomfortable feeling. And the second one is something you might not immediately connect, sweating more than usual. You know that kind of cold, clammy feeling you can get? Yep, that's part of it.
Okay, so we've got our puzzle pieces, right? We have the central feeling and then these two very distinct physical signs. Now let's put them all together and see what the full official picture of nausea really looks like. And this brings us to the complete definition. To really get what nausea is, we need to see it not as just one single thing, but as a three-part experience, where each component is playing a specific role.
And here it is, all laid out for us. You have the main event, that feeling that you want to throw up. Then, that's accompanied by sign number 1, an upset stomach, and sign number 2, sweating more than normal. When you've got all three of these going on, that's when you're experiencing the complete clinical state of nausea.
So here's the big takeaway. Nausea isn't just one symptom. Technically, it's more like a syndrome. It's a whole cluster of symptoms that all happen together. That intense urge is definitely the start of the show, but the upset stomach and the sweating are the official backup singers that make up the full experience. So we end up with this neat three-part clinical definition. But it kind of makes you think, doesn't it? We have this incredibly complex, very personal human experience, and we boil it down to a few clear terms. It's just a little reminder of how we try to make sense of the complicated stories our bodies are telling us all the time.